but I'm a golden ninja warrior. Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. This is the beginning of a new recording session for me, for all the difference it makes to you. But it may interest you to know that if you are watching as I upload these, you are very, very current, because I should have played this game last weekend. I just wasn't feeling Tales of Vesperia for whatever reason. I was feeling something else, and I've officially hit the point where I've got no videos in the can ready to go, so not to say I don't want to play this game. I mean, if I really didn't want to play this game tonight, I wouldn't frickin' play the game tonight. But yeah, anyway, just want to let you guys know that what you're seeing is, you know, comment away on these videos, and I don't know. If you tell me something for this video, it might take a little while before I respond because of the way I record, but it won't be as bad as it might be sometimes. Like if I record 10 videos and then upload them over the course of 3 weeks. Your comment on the very first video in a 10 video block might not really affect me. Like, I might not be playing the game again for quite a while. But not so now. Although, in fact, there is a possibility that this recording session, I'm looking at Dracky's fac here, Dracky the Dork, who is, like, you know, my wingman on this whole thing. It's just possible that I will get to the end of the plot in this play session. But there is post-game stuff, because, you know, there's tons of extra ops you can do between every single thing. Yeah. I don't think I'll be completely done with the game just yet. But, you know, looking here, there are things to do. There are things that we got to before Dracky told us to. I'm looking at them. She told us to do them later. I think we're going to end up fighting our way through the final dungeon within the next few videos, so there's that. In the meantime, we are outside of this forest because Kiev Mach, because that is where we went to acquire this ridiculous golden costume. So let's go to the next place that Dracky wants us to be, which is Dawngrass. Don't think it matters where we enter Dawngrass, but I'm slightly more familiar with navigating from this direction. So we want to go to the central area to find the hunting blades. It's just possible. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got crazy outfits for people. I've got yeah, the Demon King Yuri, Estelle in drag. I've got Rita wearing like kind of vaguely goth outfit. Judith the Legendary Gambler, Golden Ninja Warrior Carol. Rapide just never really looks all that different, but his title of Great Boss is pretty awesome. Let's give him I like Judith best out of those. And Raven, I think I've decided I like his main costume. Quick shout out just while I'm thinking of it, but I actually need to get into the interwebs to see. Somebody commented. I had a video. This is quite a few videos back now, but I just had this moment of crisis and was like, oh, I've been playing this game for so long, is anyone still watching? And a couple of people actually busted out in comments to tell me, hey, still watching. So, you know, mad ups to you guys, even if I'm a little bit embarrassed that I needed all the feedback. But what was I trying to find? No, sorry, this is not a great way to start a session. I just wanted a quick shout out, somebody with a My Little Pony avatar, you know, to each their own, Prof Bro Po, had some, like, really, like, you know, actually, like, took some time to write out some thoughts, or they'd actually put some thoughts into Tales of Vesperia based on watching the LP, and I immediately thought of Shoot to Maim 88, who had been sharing some stuff, and the other person I think it was Zed Power who's been throwing out some comments. So, just like a quick, if I don't get around to answering everybody's comments, I guess I'll say it on camera while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's all. It's always cool to see people actually like stopping and thinking about the story, especially because I've been kind of hard on it. Yeah, those are the kinds of comments, other than just you know, just generally telling me how awesome I am. Those are comments I like to read. People are like, you know what I've noticed about the story, you know, blah blah blah, and they'll actually like throw out some stuff that I can mull over and think about. So that's cool. Which reminds me, I bitched about this to Bobo the other day, but not on camera. And I won't name the name, but man, I got really irritated. Somebody had made dozens and dozens of comments on my videos, and but they were all completely generic, like great video, or I love this great game, or nice job. Like nothing in any of them to indicate something specific in the video. To the point where I was like, okay, it's like, okay, is this like a spam bot? But it's not linking to anything. It's not, I don't see how anyone makes money off of this particular program posing as a person watching the videos. And I got curious enough that I went back and looked at the guy's channel, and sure enough, it actually is a person who's like starting a channel, and you know, in the LP style of intro and outro to each vid, and has a name for his fan base already cooked up, even though he doesn't have a huge fan base yet. Great start to the session, already off on all these tangents, but like, yeah, I guess what I'm getting at is that person was making comments because they were trying to trick me into looking at their videos, which, as Boba pointed out, it's like, yeah, you can be as irritated as you want, but it worked. You looked at their channel. And I was like, I didn't do any, but when I got there, I hated it. And it's like, yeah, but you looked at their channel. That's how spam works. So I guess what I'm saying is, hey, you guys who are like posting thoughtful comments about the story, or, you know, it's not just about patting me on the back. If you post thoughtful comments on what's happening and I read them and they are of interest to me when I read them, then I appreciate your comments, and I think that's cool. So yeah, keep up with the doing of that. Man, maybe I just need to scrap this video. I'm 8 minutes in. I've done nothing but blather. But okay, so we're heading to Dawngrest. Go to the central area to find the hunting blades. The central area? Maybe this is the central area. This is the central area. But yeah, Draki's instructions go to the central area. Hey, what's with this crowd? Young man, would you like to take the challenge? This is Dawngrest's annual Big Voice contest. Anyone can participate. Whoever yells the loudest is declared the winner. And of course, our winner will receive a fantastic prize. It seems that it's a yelling contest. Yes, Estelle, thank you. I would say that you're a good listener, but I think in this case there's no voice acting, it's reading comprehension. Oh, the hunting blades are over there, by the way. I just noticed them in the crowd. I feel kind of silly. How lame can you get? I can't remember. I think it was the brony who was angry at Rita, and I think it was Shoot to Maim who was defending Rita. So you guys feel free to have it out. But to me, this is just Rita being a bitch for no particular reason. Although she's probably right in that this is lame. Our current champion is the manager of the local inn, Shiva, with his earth-shaking bellow at 765 points. Points? Aishira! Hey, this looks fun. Maybe I'll give it a go. What? Are you for real? What is this? It appears we have a new challenger, and a female at that. Amazing! A new record, 1,192 points. Impossible. Wow. Well, she's Irish. She might be some kind of a banshee. Cool. Yeah, cool. And now, with this amazing record, has our contest been decided? Count us into... Into what? Nan! Oh, Nan is the one who's speaking. I didn't think we'd see you in a place like this. Don't you guys specialize in hunting monsters? I didn't think we'd see the Hunters Guild in the capital city for all the guilds.
Hi, but we always love a good competition. Here I go.
You get another amazing performance, a stunning 1180 points. A formidable showing, yet it's barely beaten by the score of our previous competitor, Miss Judith. Arg. Well, that arg he just said broke her record, so.
My turn.
He's Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood doesn't really yell, though.
Chief!
McLeod! Breaking out the big guns, huh? This is getting serious. Yow! Clint's gonna ruin this contest, Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen anything like this, or heard. An amazing 1,300 points. He's dressed like Kefka. And just when we thought Miss Judith had clinched the competition with a powerful voice, this is even higher still. Oh, he's got a higher pitched voice than Judith?
Aww. That's our chief.
He's got a hulking voice to match his hulking stature, huh?
He's almost like a monster himself. Folks, it looks like our contest has been decided. The winner of this year's Big Voice contest is... Dun, dun, dun.
Wait! I'm going to do it too. I'm George Burley. Any opportunity to show up Clint in front of Rita, huh? Not Rita, Jan, huh? Yeah, that makes sense with that girl here and all.
Carol. Amazing. Just when it all seemed decided, the voice of a new challenger rises from the crowd, and that voice belongs to a young boy.
A heated battle call or a burning confession of love. Apparently it doesn't matter which one you pick. As Draki says, pick either shout and then in parentheses, lol. I guess a burning confession of love will do. I love you. I love you. We don't follow the path of the dark canvas.
Is he insane? Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected confession of love. This little boy loves me. And yet another amazing score, 1,295 points. However, this bold proclamation of affection is just barely beaten by the score of our previous challenger, Clint.
Damn it.
What an unbelievable day we've had here, folks. One record after another, a heated battle, the likes of which even history itself seldom sees. And what's more, the victor in this battle is none other than the chief of the Hunting Blades, Clint. For a winner, we have a powerful weapon made by Dongrass' most skilled artisans.
I don't need this. You can take it. You don't mind? I have swords bigger than my body. Nan. A burning confession of love. Hey, you gave it your all. That's what counts, right? You gave her burning love.
I think you could have picked something better to yell, but...
Where's Raven for all this? Should be proud of the kid.
You were really great, Carol.
Thanks. Obtained infinity. And a scene? No scene. Well, I assume infinity is a weapon for him, considering how that that dialogue all went. Could be completely wrong, but no, I'm not. Eternal weakness. A strange blade with an infinity-shaped blade. The blade constantly rotates to keep its edge sharp. Interesting. The effects of weakening spell occasionally last for duration of battle. I don't know what that means, but weapon does a lot of damage. So while we are here, also at the central area is Dyne. You probably saw him when Ornian was being built. Anyway, find him again at Mante. Then go to Mount Thames and kill the Giganto, talk to Donnie about the item shop, and Mantake for 8,000 gold. I think we did that. Yeah. We had this whole plot line where I had to rescue that weird guy. And I was like, huh. Well, I didn't notice it because it was described under Dongress, but it doesn't make sense to me. Go to the inn at Mantake to find Nobis, then go to the Dongress Inn, talk to the two. Wow. Okay, it does look like there's some stuff we didn't do. Go to the inn at Mantake to find Nobis, then go to Dongress Inn, then talk to the two to the northwest. What? I'm very confused by Draki's directions. I'm not sure. It's not that her directions are wrong. If you follow them from the beginning, I'm sure they're perfectly clear, but because we did part of this quest, I don't know where we left off. I'm pretty sure we got 8,000 gold. Let's go to Mantake, and I'll start following her directions. We're looking for somebody named Nobis, and they should be in the inn at Mantake. Unless we already talked to them, in which case we need to go somewhere else. Hey, meanwhile, the ridiculous city of the Cridians is still floating around, so that's nice. It's starting to wonder if I'd lost track of Mantake, but here we go. The important, this game's over, really, folks. I don't know why I'm stretching it out. Repeat has urinated on the entire world. It's time to just wrap the LP. It's been a long ride. I hope it's been fun for you guys. But now that we've urinated on every inch of the world, we should stop. Here we go. I beg you, please find the secret manual. That's right. He did want us to find some book. Okay. Go to the Dongress Inn. Ah, shit. So we shouldn't really have left Dongress, should we? Because I believe this... I was pretty sure we did a bunch of stuff in Mantake related to this quest. So yeah, Dongress Inn probably is the next thing. Unless we visited the Dongress Inn while in the course of finding the books for Rita's CPA exam. Rita blew business concepts out of the park, squeaked by on finance, nailed auditing easy, and then failed reg the first time because of senioritis. Oh wait, I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry folks, I grab a drink there real quick. Sorry.
Alright, Carol, you still going to take a pass on meeting your teacher?
I've been thinking about that.
I've been thinking about you.
And what did you come up with? Well, I figured there's no point hiding from her forever.
Then we can all go together.
Shut up. Oh, that's right. We figured out it was your teacher. I forget how Rihanna talked.
Oh my, if it isn't Carol.
Oh man, that came out more offensive than I meant.
Hi there, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while. And all of you, you're Carol's friends then.
Miss Rihanna, I'd like you to meet my new guildmates.
I heard you've gone from guild to guild. I think it's time for you to grow up and commit to something.
Actually, this time I'm in it for the long haul.
Yeah, right. I've heard that before. Oh, you are? Well, then you must have been blessed with a truly understanding group of friends.
Yeah, I have, and I heard that you're engaged to be married. Congratulations.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Speaking of your high-strung groom-to-be.
I beg your pardon. He's actually referring to the necklace given to you by your fiancé.
Oh, that's right. They want, like, the Dreamstone or what the fuck ever. They're gonna use it to defeat Lavos and... that's the problem with playing this game in spurts and then taking a while between play sessions. I forget exactly why we want this thing, but something to do with the Guild of Metal blacksmith, weapon maker guys who live in a secret mountain and whatever. They want special metal for some reason.
You did say your father had fashioned the necklace out of Everlight himself, did you not? That's correct.
We've heard that Everlight can only be forged using a very specific process. We were wondering how it was your father might have come to know such a thing.
I'm afraid only my father could answer that.
Any idea where we might find him about now?
He's no longer with us, unfortunately. He passed away quite some time ago.
Oh, then that means ...
He belonged to a metalworking guild, though. Perhaps they could help you.
Really? Oh, really?
Where could we find the other members of that guild? Another continent lies across the sea to the west of Dawngrass.
That's the continent of yours, Zoria, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. Yes, a strange little town exists on the continent's northernmost reach. I've never been myself, but they call themselves the Galactic Gearbox and have a shop there.
Thanks a lot. We owe you one. Let's roll.
Whoa, wait a minute, Carol. Are you referencing the doomed flight that was headed for the Pentagon? I'm offended.
Here now, Carol, you should know by now that haste makes waste.
Oops, I'm sorry. I do know that I before E except after C, but it sounds like an A is a neighbor away. And Tuesdays and Sundays and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong no matter what you say.
I can't promise you my father's guildmates will know anything at all.
That's okay, we'll just go see. We got like a freaking airship, so no biggie.
Keep your friends close to you. Give it your very best. Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
I will.
Please continue looking after Carol for me.
Yes, we're not part of the Dark Path myths. I don't remember the actual quote. The Carol voice always makes me think of effing Controller's Let's Play of Betrayal at Krondor. And Jimmy the Hand had a specific line about, you know, we're not part of the Dark Hand myths or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was. He's actually finished that LP. I lost track of it. I need to go back and watch the end. I was like thoroughly invested in it when I started this LP, which is why Carol talks like that. And then, as far as I know, Effing Controller's never seen video 1 of this thing, so whatever. But Jimmy the Hand. Let's just say that he does a better Jimmy Stewart than I do, which isn't saying a whole hell of a lot. No, I just flew back to Mantake. We don't need to go to Mantake. Yeah, Nam, Cambodia, Kobanda Isle. So this is that goofy isle that has like the, I guess if nothing else had drawn you to this island, now her commentary would. But yeah, the goofy ass island with the Japanese high school fair is in fact where we're supposed to go. And there's going to be, oops, can't get into it from here apparently. Yeah, little star guy, I don't actually have any interest in fighting you. Fought a whole bunch of those guys grinding for their item drops to make Yuri's best weapon that we can have at this point. This is probably it.
Welcome to the Galactic Gearbox shop. What sort of trinket are you in the market for? We've got some dazzling earrings made with the finest silver. Step right up. You don't have much in the way of weapons and armor, do you? Afraid not, ma'am. We focus on aesthetics here. Musical notes.
Yeah, it's a secret menu in this restaurant, you know what I'm saying? We didn't exactly come here to go shop.
Hey, that's right, I'd almost forgotten.
But if you're not here to shop, what is it we can help you with?
We're actually part of the Dark Hand, miss. I mean, no, we're not. We're actually wondering if you can shed some light on the method for refining Everlight.
Here, you think that he means that stuff Kale had written down in that old book of his? That would be my best guess.
That's it, that's what Novus is looking for.
I don't know what we'd have done without that old book. Processing ebonite is a pretty tricky business, you see. Would you consider lending it to us? We could even make a copy for ourselves if it isn't too long.
Make sure it's not copyrighted. Photocopying copywritten material is illegal still.
Problem is, we don't have it anymore, not to mention, why would we do that anyway? The Imperial Knights came some time ago and took it with them when they left. Assholes.
Yeah, I could never be a voice actor. The voice is too hard on my throat.
The Imperial Knights!
Nod. Whoa, hold on. I'm being framed, I tell you. You happen to hear what this group of knights called themselves? Wasn't it something like the Q-More Brigade?
Q-More.
Yeah, he's one of the guys we murdered, isn't it? He was the guy with the weird heart-shaped hole in his leotard so you could see his chest. Never thought we'd be hearing that name all the way out here. Not after he disappeared.
Yeah, he snatched that book right up, called it heretical. Of course, he was just feeding us a line. You should have seen his face light up when he first started mentioning it.
You must have seen it's a surefire way to start making some heavy weapons.
It's the no-talent hacks that always seem obsessed with making the biggest toys.
Oh, Rita. Rita. She's probably right, of course.
And do you ever notice that it's the old guys with the receding hairlines who change their hairstyle to ponytail, get Porsches, and...
Well, what now? If Q-More took it with him, then ...
I imagine the knights keep a pretty close eye on stuff they confiscate. I'm not too familiar with the protocol myself, though.
Why don't we try asking Flynn?
Maybe that's our safest bet if the old man here can't help us. Of course, he should be able to, but whatever.
Looks like we're heading to Orneon.
And these two disappear because they only existed to have that conversation. Off to Orneon, folks. Hey. Okay. Out of habit, I was trying to use, like habit developed in other games, I was trying to use the right control stick to adjust the camera, and it seemed like it was working for a minute. I think it was just coincidence that the camera angle shifted at approximately the time that I was trying to get it shift. So, it's more or less time to end the video, but we'll hit Orneon real quick, and then we'll call it. This is a long one. There's a lot of bouncing around we do. It does not look like we have any combat, which is good, because one of these guild quests, like Draki had, one line in the description was, travel back to the room that we didn't visit the last time we were at such and such dungeon. And it was the longest dungeon in the game, and it took me forever to find it. This one, I think we're just going to be flying back and forth from town to town, triggering a million dialogues. It's like almost like an Ultima-style quest. They're basically like, are you paying attention and taking notes on what you have to do? If so, you'll be fine. And if not, you'll never visit enough places in the right sequence to actually get the quest reward. So, I gotta say, I don't object to that so much. But yeah, they're like, pay attention. We will give you great quest rewards. You gotta earn them by paying attention.
It's good to see you, Yuri. You must be tired. Feel free to rest up here.
I'd like to take you up on that, but we're actually in a bit of a hurry. We must be moving on once we've asked what we came to ask.
Ask who? Me?
Sounds too much like Carol. Okay.
Did you ever see a secret manual for refining metal ore amongst the items confiscated by the knights?
A secret manual?
He nods at a guy who can't possibly see his face because of the helmet.
No, confiscated items were always under the jurisdiction of the Schwan Brigade.
What? Staring at me isn't gonna help. I'm not that Schwan guy, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Kicks him in the nuts. Sounds like Schwan was even more clueless than I'd thought.
Keeping track of all those items is basically paperwork. It's not something a captain usually deals with.
You know, this one's not so bad after all.
Thank you. Unless it's a recent acquisition, we should have a copy here. But I'm not seeing anything that looks like a manual here.
Oh well, we had to check. Thanks, man. We're gonna get going. Apparently just being in the presence of Flynn agitates him. As the devil, Yuri is bothered by Flynn's purity of spirit. He's got the horns.
Yo, Yuri.
Huh?
Give him hell out there. Do it for me. Do it for all the boys in the old neighborhood, Yuri. Yo. Where'd this manual wind up anyway?
I wonder if Q Moore didn't just pocket it for himself. If he did, we'd find it at his place in the royal quarter.
A little light burglary, huh? No, we should ask someone at the house to go and see if they can find it for us.
We might as well go check the place out. You know where Q Moore's pad is, old man? It's to the east end of the royal quarter, back of the capital.
That's right. Kimura's from a pretty well-to-do noble family, isn't he?
Well, he was. Royal quarter, huh? Wonder if they'll be so kind as to let us in.
Don't worry, I'll see that we're all allowed to enter. I am way more important than any of you.
That should make things go a little smoother.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Boy, this quest gets more and more exciting with each passing moment, huh, folks? The fetch quest. What do you expect? Alright, folks, but it's marked by Draki the Dork as Guild Quest Final. Matter of fact, as I scroll through, a lot of these quests we're doing are final. We're getting real close to the end of this here game. Alright, but we are going to call it a video here, and when we come back next time, folks, we are going to... well, I'll double check Draki's directions, but from what we're reading, or from what we're hearing, yep, we need to go back to Zaphius. And I don't think that's going to be it either. I think this is just like a wild goose chase. The only difference between this and a wild goose chase is that at the end of a wild goose chase, you don't get anything. But in this case, I think we're getting... I don't know if we're getting anything, actually. There's nothing in here about quest rewards. But it's the final guild quest, folks. Our final chance to put Vesperia on the map is something other than the guild who murders people and occasionally saves the world. So we'll continue with that next time. I'm the MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.